Every night I have the same dream. I'm not so sure it's a dream anymore. My day-to-day life, like many adults in this world, is filled with the same routine. Wake up, shower, get dressed, sometimes wolf down breakfast before going to work at a corporation that cares more for their profits than your or your co-workers. Work pays the bills and I frequently come home exhausted, but something keeps me from my bed for as long as I can manage. The dream. Like the title suggests, it's always the same. I come to in my childhood neighborhood, but everything is drained of color. I don't mean to say things are gray or monotone. This world appears to have a complete absence of the concept entirely. The sky is a deep void that I'm afraid to look into, but I always glance up at least once. Then the rain starts. Or rather what the dream thinks is rain. Dark viscous fluid descends from the sky and squelches on the pavement with each drop. This is when I start to run to my home. I know what's coming. Upon entry into my shelter from the ongoing storm outside, I can't help but notice the overall barren appearance in the house. Gone are any hallways or separated rooms. What remains is one empty open space with stripped wallpaper peeling off the walls. The only indication of stripes is the slightly darker sections before each peel. This is when I notice something off in this liminal space of darkness, and fear begins to take hold of my mind. Amongst the darkest sections of this space is a spot of brown, something that shouldn't exist in a world without color. This spot, as I come to realize, is something more than an irregularity, it's moving. As my mind conjures up the image before me, I realize I'm looking into a pair of eyes. What materializes before me is an old weathered circus performer outfit, brown and stained with God knows what. Various tears and patches adorn the attire like badges on a uniform. It's the face that sticks with me. Curly dark locks accent a face that belongs on the cover of the Child Scary Stories series. 3 pits make up this face, 2 where the eyes should be and 1 for a mouth. After what feels like an eternity each time, the mouth curls at the edges in what appears to be a grotesque smile, and I wake up screaming. Every night the dream is the same. Every night I stay awake as long as I can to fight off the inevitable. Except for last night, something changed after 25 years. When I locked eyes with the entity, it didn't smile. We held each other's gaze for longer than I've ever experienced before. I heard in a voice like shattered glass the gummies of her. It's Tima to walk up now. I don't know what to think. Is this a cosmic joke? Am I being toyed with by some eldritch abomination? Is something pulling me behind the veil each night? I don't know, but what I can say for certain is I don't want to go to sleep tonight.